Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys have had a great weekend so far, and hopefully you've had a decent Sunday so far. I came across this video, and it's from a little bit ago, but it's kind of shocking in a way. And I was reading a little bit about this and thought, I should maybe talk about this a little bit. But before I do, though, if you are new to the channel, or you're new to hockey in general and you love the sport as I do, it would be absolutely awesome and would be greatly appreciated if you would hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Also, if you want to be notified anytime future videos are uploaded, you can tap the little bell, and you would be notified anytime future videos are uploaded. As I said, I'm trying to get to 2,000 subs. I'm trying to see if I can get to 2,000 subscribers by my birthday, which is September 8th, and I would greatly love for you guys to, for everybody out there, old people, new people, young people, I don't care. If you love hockey, I'd love to have you here. It would be greatly appreciated. It'd be one heck of a birthday present. And I hope to have you all on this ride with me. So, this video. Now, this is from 2021. This is from the 2021-2022 season. And I was trying to look up, like, other instances. This is a video of a guy named Paul Halloran. He was playing in the United States Premier Hockey League. And he gets a penalty. He gets assessed a penalty. On his way to the penalty box, he knocks the referee out. I mean, knocks him out. I mean, does not accidentally. I'm talking, legitimately, purposefully knocks the referee out. I'm sorry, no, you can't have that. You cannot have that. I mean, if you're gonna commit a penalty, and the referee calls it, hey, it happens. That's kind of the game. Oh, sorry, I had to sneeze. Didn't think I'd want to sneeze on camera. But you don't do that. You get a penalty. If a referee calls a penalty on you, okay. You might not like it. You can argue with the ref. You can argue. You can chirp with him all you want. You don't go up to him and knock him out. You don't go up to him and knock him down. It's insane. And I was trying to look up other incidences, and the only other real incident that I found that was purposefully was Dennis Wideman when he played for the Calgary Flames. He was skating back to the bench, and instead of going around the referee, he kind of went through him. He threw a full-blown body check into the back of the referee and knocked him down. He got a 20-game suspension for that, and he deserved to. This guy, he's playing it's a junior league. So, I don't know if he had aspirations of getting into the NHL or what, but that's not going to do it. Needless to say, he has not played organized hockey since this incident, and he's been banned for life from the USPHL. Obviously. You can't do that. You cannot deliberately, I don't care how mad you are at a penalty being called. You cannot go up to a referee and cold cock him. You can't do that. You just no, it's not. That's not cool. And I don't care. This goes for parents. Parents of kids that are I've heard about instances of parents of ticked off parents getting in referees' faces after the games. Like, those are not the kind of parents we want at hockey games. We don't want those kind of parents in sports who get that involved where, oh, you called a penalty on my kid, so I've got to take you out. No. That's not that. Those are the kind of parents you don't want to have at your kids' games, because it's not a good environment, and that will then teach the kids, oh, well, my parents did it, so that's okay if I do it. No, you can't. If you're teaching your kid to play hockey, you want to teach them to be respectful, especially respect the referees. You don't always have to agree with them. Lord knows you don't always have to agree with them in the calls they make, because sometimes their penalties they make no sense. But you can't you can't just go up to a referee and sock him. That can't happen. And you can't do like what Dennis Weidman did and be like, ref, get out of my way, poof, and smack him in the back. And it just that's not, you don't do that. You don't want to do that. And and I don't care what sport you're in. If there's an official that's involved, if it's football, if it's basketball, even baseball with umpires, Lord knows the umpires in baseball, oh boy. Some of them, I've seen some of the videos on some of these Major League Baseball umpires. Dude, it's the kind of thing, how do you still have a job? You're horrible at this. And, but you don't see, you might see the players or even the manager come out of the dugout and they'll get right in their face and they'll argue with them. You don't see a manager come flying out of the dugout, get over to the umpire, and boom! You don't see that. Like I said, you can be upset with an official at a call, no matter what sport it is, whether it's basketball too. Basketball, football, baseball, hockey. It's if an official makes a bad call, it's going to happen. And it frustrates us. Oh, God, does it frustrate us. But you can't hit the referee. You can be mad at the referee. You can argue with him. You can get right in his face. You can chirp at him. Which, granted, in baseball, you chirp at the referee, they throw you out. You chirp at the referee in hockey, well, you're going to get another penalty for unsportsmanlike conduct. Refereeing in basketball, you're going to get a technical foul, or if you really tick the referee off, he'll give you 2 and you're booted. And of course, football, you go and you hit the ref. You go and you hit the referee, even if it's accidental. You'll get tossed, and you will have deserved it. But it's interesting that, especially this for hockey. He did that deliberately. I've seen the video. The video's been viewed nearly 2 million times. And it's interesting, this came from the 21-22 season. And it's now just becoming a viral thing now. Midway through 2023. So it's interesting. But, I've seen, we've all watched sports long enough to know there's sometimes, where a referee will accidentally get in the way and you'll knock the referee down. We see that in football all the time. I can't count how many times I've seen that watching an NFL game, and the umpire who's standing in the middle of the field, and a receiver tries to cut over to get on a route, and all of a sudden, he runs right into the referee because the umpire's standing there. And then the player gets up and he's like, what? And then, pass gets picked off, something, and, but you don't, as much as the player is ticked off at that, it's not like they go right over to the referee and knock the referee out. They don't do that. You don't do that. You can't do that. That's not how you do it. That's not how you should play the game. And to me, he definitely deserved to be banned for life from that league. Now, I don't know if he has aspirations to continue to play hockey or not. He hasn't played organized hockey since, and I don't know if he ever will. But yeah, I saw that video and I thought, that'd be kind of interesting to talk about, and then especially to talk about how the other major some of the other major sports and some of the other incidents where a referee gets knocked in, gets ran into, or getting in the umpire's face. I mean, it spans all the sports. Referees make bad calls in every sport. Referees, umpires, whatever. And as much as players don't like it, as much as fans don't like it, you don't hit the referee. You just don't. And if you've got young kids and you're teaching them a sport, you do not. There's like a public service announcement. Do not teach your kids to hate the referees, or hit the referees. I mean, at least treat them with some kind of with a little bit of respect, but also, if they make a call that you don't like about it, okay, you can be upset about it. You can be upset about it with that referee. You can even get in their face and, you can jaw jack. I mean, we've seen it, You just got to be careful, because they will assess another penalty or they will kick you out of the game. But you don't hit them. You don't come up from behind them and run into them like Dennis Weidman did. You don't go skating off like you're going to the penalty box and then deck the referee. Don't do that. So parents, don't teach your kids that. That's kind of my public service announcement. But let me know what you guys think. Have any of you seen this video? I was a bit shocked by it. And do you think he deserved a lifetime suspension? I'd love to know what you guys think about that. Hit that like button. Hit subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Also, again, if you want to be notified anytime future videos are uploaded, you can tap that little bell and you'll be notified anytime future videos are uploaded. And yeah, just if referees make bad calls, be upset about it. Be upset with them. Don't hit them. Don't deliberately hit them, because you're going to be the one that's going to suffer. I will see you guys later.